What is happening? What is happening?
Third consecutive day we have had a thriller here. Oh, Nortje missed it.
I think he didn't collect, na?
He didn't collect.
Out.
Yeah, he was out.
Would have been, yeah.
He still would have made it, I guess.
No, very marginal, but I think he was out.
What is he saying? Acha, he's saying go for the second run. Wapis bhag, the ball had not been collected. As he is also saying.
Mr. Romani also.
Go for another run.
Oh man, what are your chances of super over? Because the way Nortje has been nailing those full and straight deliveries.
Nortje will bowl if it goes to the super over, I think he'll bowl
He has to
Of
bowl.
course he will, yeah.
He has to bowl.
But if it goes, this actually should have been
one with 2 overs.
They made
to
a match
spare.
out of nothing, yeah.
Oh my
now they're changing bats.
Lighter bat?
Oh my
Maybe
god.
lighter, heavier.
Must have, but the substitute or the guy must have come with
Absolutely
some suggestion.
woeful.
Suggestion, exactly. Bat is just incidental. Main thing is suggestion. But what suggestion? Tap and run.
Be like, or
Go
be
run.
like or be like Avesh. Go for a single.
Yeah, you have main is single.
Don't try to hoik or
Acha, you would have said that. I would have said
No.
try to hoik. Because you want to run anyway. Hoik, no hoik. Hoik means you win. If no hoik, you run
No,
anyway.
I'm saying that could have been a suggestion. One of the
Yeah. Okay. Coming
Looks
up.
like we are heading
Coming
into a
up.
super over.
super over, Aji.
No, it's not. The fielder was too deep. Oh no!
Mumbai have won. He's made it. Mumbai have won
Mumbai
by
won.
6 wickets.
Mumbai have won.
Of the last ball
The fielder was
of
too
the
deep.
match.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I am a bit surprised that the fielder was that deep.
Yeah.
Because see, again, a 4 and a 6 is not going to win you a game. It would have been a double that they would have run. They won it. Mumbai won it.
Mumbai won it, yeah.
Mumbai won.
Mumbai
it.
won it because
Finally, Mumbai they're off the
see
mark.
that dive.
Oh,
That
the
dive.
Well
dive.
inside the
See
crease.
that dive. But I just want to know, would it made any difference on the non-strikers end?
No, I don't think so because David was already well
Yeah.
in when the throw had come in.
Because see,
he had just about
because
made it.
usually what happens
Non-striker.
is quicker because he knows that he's running to the danger end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would have been a non-striker. We'll gather our thoughts after what we have seen just now. But all I want to say is that the IPL had started on a very average kind of a note as far as the cricket was concerned. But boy, after those 5 sixes of
They also
Singh.
realized.
they realized. See, now I just want to see that could have been. I don't know. Could have been. See. Even there could have been. The ball is gone.
The non-striker was making it.
Maybe I think he was, and usually that happens because the non-striker's got that extra nice run, and the thing for that fielder we were saying far behind, but he also went a bit to the side, like he had to make a run for it. But imagine such a close game. We'll get into a lot of aspects. I want to talk about a lot of things, but firstly, as I said, IPL was like going okay, so. Then you get those 5 sixes.
4th loss for basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you get those 5 sixes. You think, this is starting. Then you get that great game between Lucknow and RCB. Then you say, wow, another one. And then you get 3rd game in a row, which has been absolutely outstanding. Gone to the last ball.
But in that list also, the 3 matches, this one is the 3rd only, I would say. The other 2 were far better than this match.
Well, that's okay.
They're all thrillers. But even in that, if you were to rate the 3 matches, this one should be pegged at number 3.
I don't want to. No, I'm saying, how does it matter? We were getting such average matches. You should be thankful that you got 3 exciting matches. Last ball thriller, yeah. I know you are rating it very low in your pecking order because Delhi have lost.
And by the way, this was
deserved to lose.
This was Delhi. The way Mumbai Indians fielded today and the way they tried to make a mess of this chase.
Yeah.
Had it been some other team, you never know. They could have actually ended up losing another one.
They also would have lost just for the fact that they have such a deep batting lineup.
Yes, you had lost 4 wickets and you still had Tim David and Cameron Green
Exactly.
at the crease.
Exactly. Let's go back now to each. Should we look at Mumbai's batting first or Delhi's bowling first?
Isn't it the same thing?
No, it's completely
Delhi's, I think let's go focus on Delhi's
different thing.
bowling.
Then I want to talk about that spell by Henrik Nokia. Why? Because this is an IPL where you've gotten bowlers getting hammered. We've just seen it. 29 runs going off, that 1 over. After that charge by Nicholas Puran, Stoinis.
Yes.
So what was the talk? The talk was that bowling is, helpless. Batsmen are, with the bats, the kind of conditions that are on offer, flat tracks, all of that was spoken. But what I want everyone to focus is on what Henrik Nokia has shown you, that if you have the experience, if you have the, heart ticking, that courage, and if you can nail the Yorker.
And I think most important, if you have the confidence,
That's what
to
I'm
bowl
saying,
those
yeah.
Yorkers, because not everybody has that kind of a confidence to actually attempt a Yorker, because in these conditions with the kind of bats that you use, even a low full toss can, especially on a ground like this, Kotla, which is not a very huge ground. So a Yorker, if you actually miss out on a Yorker, it can actually go for a 6.
But imagine, you're right, because Yash Dhul tried to attempt Yorker. Yash Dayal tried to attempt Yorker, and all he did was get full tosses. And after he gave away 2 or 3 full tosses, then he tried to compensate by giving just good lengths.
Back of the hand,
So
slower
that is true. But I'm saying, look at Henrik Nokia. One is, you're right, to have the courage of bowling, but none of those Yorkers became a full toss also, or a full pitch delivery.
And
it was like on the mark, as if you put a coin there, and he's nailed it there, ball after ball after ball.
He was given all of 5 runs to defend in the last over.
And he almost pulled it off.
Yeah.
But what was the difference? Yash Dayal, what was his pace? 130.
Pace is another thing, but did he nail the Yorker?
He couldn't nail the Yorker.
Then
I'm saying
even in
for
the
a fast
previous
bowler,
over,
for a express fast bowler like Nortje, I would say it is even more difficult.
Yes.
in the 18th over though, the full deliveries that he was bowling somewhere low full tosses. But it was not that full. I mean, we may say it's not that ideal length to hit. Toe end a low full toss can often result in some mishits. That's why even the previous over, Nortje didn't concede a boundary. But those low full tosses were bowled at such pace, the batsmen were just hurried into it.
I agree. With that kind of a pace, even a low full toss would be difficult to hit over the fence. But this is the advantage that you get. I understand. 173 on this wicket in Delhi is always a difficult chase.
Comparative.
So I think Mumbai, A, they knew the total. B, they had that advantage of an extra batsman, which actually came in handy with Tim David coming in as an impact player. C, Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan or the team management, they knew that with the ball, when the ball is hard and new, it should be, that's the period where we'll have to get quick runs, which they eventually did. Both Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma, fortunately, today both of them were quick off the blocks, got those early hits, and were, to an extent, they knew. I think by the time, how many did they score in first 6 overs?
In the first 6
there were
overs,
some
70 odd.
Or they were
Because 4.3 they were 55.
3 overs, they were 42 odd.
So you needed 100 runs, close to 100 runs in last 14 overs.
It slowed down later. Like last 10 they needed 83.
In the
last 10
they needed 83. So they had got 93, and I think they needed.
Because that was the period when Ishan Kishan
83,
when Ishan Kishan got out. That was a brief period when they were struggling. Ishan Kishan, I think that was one of the reasons why Rohit Sharma went for that single, even though it was not a single. Rohit must have realized that he has to come at the non-strikers end.
Yeah.
So he went for that single.
Yeah. You were saying, Harshit?
What I was saying was that in overs 13, 14, 15, 16, if I'm not wrong, or 12, 13, 14, 15, I think the number of runs given were 5, 6, 4 and 2. So that is when the runs...
Akshar bowled that over, is it?
Nortje bowled the 4th, Fizz had bowled 2 in that period. and that's when runs had dried up. Of course, he couldn't replicate that in the 19th over phase, and he was taken for runs by
2 sixes.
by Cam Green, I guess. He couldn't replicate that in the penultimate over. But that was the phase that sort of the match. There was a match, let's say.
But I'm just going back to that Yorker thing, which I agree. You know, he talks about the pace. I'm saying, a pace aside, Yash, of course, much less experienced, so cannot. But I'm just saying it's a lesson for all bowlers that you can, say. I'm going back to less pace. If you can bowl the Yorker correctly, even if you are less pace, for example, I'll take you to Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Yes.
He wasn't that pace, but he could bring that Yorker to the perfect position. Like, it's not a full toss, it's not a good pitch ball. Bang on Yorker, bang on Yorker, bang. So I'm just saying, even if you don't have the pace, if you are a Yash Dayal today, if I can get my Yorker, doesn't matter. I should win. And that's why I'm saying more and more bowlers should have the courage. I'm saying, okay, they're not that experienced, but this is where you should spend time doing it. That skill has to be there. If you're saying batsman skills are improving, that they can play like this, they can play like that, they have found this way, they have a bowler skill also. You are playing IPL today, you are being touted as, I would want that bowling standard also to be up. It cannot be an excuse that, it's a batsman's game, the heavy bats they will do. But you improve your skill, you become like Anrik Nokia, and then you can make a match out of it as he made today.
I'm reminded of what Glenn McGrath used to say, that the Yorker is the most underrated ball in the game.
No,
but earlier, people or fast bowlers used to attempt a lot.
Exactly.
Nowadays, I think
It's not
especially
happening.
with the advent, or not advent, but now with so much of T20 cricket is being played, I feel all the more reason that they should attempt those Yorkers. But now they are also trying to innovate. First they went for those wide Yorkers.
Yeah.
That's been the basic. That's been the stock delivery over the years whenever you are bowling in the death. If you see all these successful fast bowlers of yesteryears, they were actually such great exponents of these Yorkers, be it Wasim Akram, McGrath, Waqar Younis, all these fast bowlers.
And the thing is that they, not all of them were express pace.
Yes.
Again,
Yeah.
so they nailed the Yorker, they realized, and I will blame this. I feel that it's all down to some data and what is that area, comfort zone, all of that.
One of the
that
reasons
is the problem.
Now the bowlers are afraid to attempt a Yorker is because of that. Almost every player plays that scoop shot.
Yeah, agree.
The ramp, the
but
scoop.
I'm saying, but that's where pace comes in. Who will? You'll think 10 times to do it to Anrik Nokia.
Hey, it's very risky. Those ram shots are extremely risky.
That's where the pace difference also comes in. With a 130 you could try. As soon as you are in the 148, 49,
if you know
unless
that
you're Brendan
it is
McCullum.
going to be a Yorker, you can actually, because maybe it's not a dangerous delivery, you can always scoop a delivery. I think if Surya Kumar Yadav, unfortunately, cricket is such a cruel sport. Any day, there were days when
this would have been 6.
Yes.
And it was a ridiculous ball, I'm sorry to say.
It wasn't.
But
Poor ball.
coming on Nortje, he just keeps it simple. He's the one bowler who doesn't attempt variations. So I'll try a back of the hand, I'll do this.
Exactly.
He knows his strength.
Straight
He knows his strength.
pace Yorker. That's it.
Simple. Don't complicate it. Don't look at data. Some stats will this length, that length, this area, that area.
No, and also look at this thing. In the past, you would say the likes of Malinga and Bravo bowled a wide Yorker. But nowadays, Nortje is another example. He will stump to stump, middle and leg. Okay, I'm not able to get underneath the ball because I'm maintaining that length. Where do I go? I can't go inside out because the pace is too much. I can't slog because the pace is too much. Pace. Check all the deliveries. None is below 140 in that final.
Yeah. But I'm saying, even if you're a 130 guy, get your in the block hole Yorker. You'll be very tough to get runs off. But get it.
Mustafizur should take a cue out of that, because remember, prior to that
But he's a cutter bowler, no?
Prior to that shoulder surgery, he bowled some brilliant Yorkers.
No, today also that one delivery we saw, which wasn't a full delivery. As the shorter it is, the pace reduces. Still, it clocked 141. It would have been a fuller. It was a 146, 47, 48.
And look at where did he get the success? He bowled a full ball and was a normal pace up. The cutter he was missing, and that's what got him 2 sixes. He didn't stick to the plan. Nortje, he stuck to the plan. I'm going to bowl full and fast.
But I
and
would
straight.
still not have problems with what Fizz did today. I think overall, I mean, he got them back into the game. So Nokia Fizz overall, I mean, I know those 2 big hits that came off his over, penultimate over.
Yeah.
I think that was a change, but I'm still saying he got you back into the game. Now you also expect some runs to go in
And he
whichever
was
over.
hit by Cameron Green
And Tim David. Yes.
Yeah.
can actually hit anybody.
2 brutes.
True.
It's not that he was hit by.
My point is why today actually I think one thing that went against Delhi could have changed the thing is that it was a Kuldeep Yadav's off day.
Yes.
He was going to be very crucial. He would have been the guy who would have got you wickets. I think his off day went for a few runs. And if he had got those overs done, I don't think Mukesh would have had to bowl.
Yeah. And
Who-
Mukesh was their impact player.
Yeah.
What an impact he made.
I wouldn't have bowled him at all. Please don't look at those wickets. As you said, that Suryakumar Yadav, any other batsman wouldn't have attempted that thing came. The other wicket was, by the way, for me, Abhishek Porel pulling off the catch of the tournament so far.
Yes.
There was no reaction time. There was absolutely no reaction. Like that was so quick. Then gets a deflection so far away. Perfect timing. That was a. So I think both those
Dada must have
wickets.
been very proud.
Very, very proud. You suddenly see now his name will start coming up because you're anyway looking at
Next
wicket
change.
keepers. No, his wicket keeper was outstanding.
No, for that way, I think.
Wasn't he the impact?
And by the way, also that call.
Earlier.
Wide.
Also that
Yes,
call.
the wide call.
Wide
The
call.
penalty.
It was upon his insistence.
Yeah. No. He was outstanding, that thing. But I don't know. I wouldn't. Is there no other bowler that they had? They could have got him. But Khalil was injured, I think.
Sakaria also.
But again, Sakaria, I
Sakaria
saw
would have
that
been
first 2 games. Yeah.
No, but with time maybe he could have improved. But anyways, and I think also the innings that Tilak Verma, because that was a stage when Delhi was slowly coming back into the game because they had dried up runs.
Yeah.
Ishan Kishan was struggling, and what they wanted, Ishan Kishan was dismissed. Then comes Tilak Verma, and he also gets quick runs. 41 of.
Yeah, 4 sixes, I guess.
Okay, great inning. I want to know from all of you. He got those 2 sixes already in that over.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, got 2 sixes.
4 or 6.
You were well ahead. You were well ahead of everything. Actually, that's when the problem started. What would you tell him now that he comes in? He's an outstanding batsman, already a big fan of his. What he did today, you're right. I think the game was getting stuck. He actually took Mumbai Indians ahead where they were clear fair. But that shot after that, was there any need to play that shot? I don't know. If I'm Rohit Sharma, I am going to sit him down and say that, listen, too much talent. You got all the runs that were needed. But from that, you need to have, every ball cannot be smashed for a 6. You need to just mix caution with aggression. You would have taken it and you have all the shots in the book. Yeah, next over you would have got another 4, another 6. You would have taken. Today, if they had lost, then the blame would have, the downfall would have started. I don't know how. I am going to give him 50. I'm a 50-50 thing on Tilak Verma, despite me loving the shots that he played. I'm
He
still
scored
50.
41.
Outstanding. I'm saying outstanding. But for that shot, I will still.
No, I get
Not-
him. They wouldn't
not
have
happy.
reached this stage if he wouldn't have been dismissed.
Yeah, he would have
Especially
finished it
after
off.
getting those 2 big hits in that scene.
And once again,
Maybe they thought that Mukesh Kumar was the guy you have to go after.
Fine, but you went after.
But maybe he realized that he may not get another over.
Maybe you should have been some batsmen are smart. What you should have done, just hit 1-6.
yep.
But
Single. Wait, it would have been better.
It reminded me of Arjun of Lagan. 2 sixes, I'm going to go for a third one. Gets caught in the deep. Arjun of Lagan. Yeah.
You go for a third 6.
He went for a third 6 because he was incensed.
Don't mess with his serials and film
Yeah, Lagan.
references and knowledge.
Yeah, he hits a 6. Or more than Arjun, even that guy, Baga. Pulls 2-3 sixes and then goes for a third
Josh
one.
May.
Josh May gets bowled. That way. But see, again, people like Tilak Verma, young, they think, okay, I can keep on hitting. They back themselves, but sometimes it just doesn't come out.
I'm saying even if Tilak Verma was dismissed, you still shouldn't have reached at this stage.
What happened? How did you see Rohit Sharma handle that situation? I think he could have handled it better. I know pressure was there. Firstly, he also played an outstanding knock today, right? Long due. I think he's made the record for the
24 innings.
34.
20.
50 after 34 innings.
34
808 days.
800 and something. 80 or 8
days.
880 or 808?
I think 800.
2021 was the last
See,
3
in the commentary I heard 34. So 34.
मैंने देखा
2
था
years.
24.
April 2021 is when he got his last 50.
हाँ, so just rough calculation कर लो ना कितने हुए होंगे?
2 years.
2 years.
2022 का 40.
So can't be 24 ना, more than that.
800 days ना.
तो 800 days कैसे हो गया?
But
हाँ,
then
800
Actually,
days
हाँ,
नहीं हो.
800 days.
so it has to be
808
more
days.
than 2 years na then.
हाँ.
So you're looking at 2 proper editions gone, so that's
Yeah.
about.
I had just,
About 14,
Anurag, just
28.
go down that.
So
अच्छा ठीक है, that maybe somebody will point out. Please point out 24 or 34.
Yeah.
I mean, having said that, it is the longest gap,
Longest,
right?
yeah.
That is there. Whatever
Yes.
be 800 plus days. That much is
That's-
established. He played outstanding, fantastic. But I don't know that few 3-4 dot balls took pressure after that. Yeah, I don't know. Those 3-4 dot balls that he faced.
Yep.
After
I
that,
think I don't know. I hope it was good to see him score runs, but I just
President
think it
was
was
also there after
Who's the
that.
president of?
Association.
Oh, DDCA president, Rohan Jetli.
It's there at
After a
the
long time.
presentation. Yeah. Even I've not seen him.
After since that match?
No. In person, I was saying in public, like it could be a function. It could be not like in person, but on TV. You see somewhere, na?
Nothing has happened except for this match. Nothing much has happened. Yeah, there was a controversy.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There was.
We talked about it.
Achha.
Huh?
Yes.
What? So you did a video?
No, we almost did. Let's say.
Why are you laughing?
We all know that.
We all know about it.
No, but it's a controversy. Whatever.
Allegations.
We haven't heard anything after that.
After that.
No, we never said anything about it either.
I don't know about it.
People on the other side of the floor were a little excited though.
But which floor?
Some floor.
झील के उस पर people were very excited.
So Rohit Sharma, I know a lot of people. In fact, if you want to take this comment, you can take. I'm sure a lot of people there in the comment section would be pointing out.
No, I'm not going to take.
No,
I'm not going to take. This is a very mean comment.
Yeah, Miraj, we expect a lot better.
Yeah, we take all your comments,
हाँ, yeah.
but this is below the belt.
Below the belt, यार.
Please come out of it.
Although I would also want to.
You would also comment like this.
No, I'm saying everybody would want to be as rich or
Yeah, of course.
as good a businessman as
that's
they
okay.
are.
That of course.
But then would you be doing what he's saying
yeah,
has been
that's,
done?
but that's
Apparently.
insinuating
Yeah.
something that may not be.
अच्छा चलो ये तो ठीक है ना.
Ha. Roy SP says, I think what hurt them the most is 51 of 47. 5-6 more runs and this could have gone DC's way, could have handled pressure better. Also, he's referring to the David Warner.
David Warner.
So I agree. What if Mumbai would have fielded a little better if Suryakumar Yadav would have taken those catches?
Yeah.
So eventually, and you never know, maybe what David Warner did today, although he could have played better also, but maybe it was because of him that they actually got to a score of 172-73.
And remember, Delhi Capitals' last 2 overs yielded just 5 runs.
Yeah. But this is a lot of maybe. Maybe Tilak Verma did not take that risk and get out. Tilak Verma continued. Maybe Abhishek Porel didn't take that fantastic catch and that went for a four. There are lots of maybes and ifs and buts.
But
Nikhil Raj,
you can talk about as much as you like about the Delhi bowling, Delhi batting, Delhi fielding also when you talk about. First match, Kyle Mayers was also dropped. Look what he did then. Today also last over, let's say, I don't know if it was Cameron Green or Tim
Mukesh
Davis.
Kumar.
Mukesh Kumar dropped his catch. The second match also, can't recall the player, the catch was dropped. Again, ended up, costing Delhi some runs. This team again, they've lost that thing again. Mumbai, I should say, thing with them is at least, and I backed them to get this total also. Well, you guys were saying this could go to Super 1, I was very convinced it won't, because see, they have something to fight for. They have
one of two balls.
Cynic typical Delhi fan.
No. I'm just saying they have something to fight for, and they will not finish at the bottom of the table. Delhi will.
That's what I'm saying.
Delhi will.
Cynical
Delhi
Delhi fan.
says Delhi will finish.
They will no, because they have nothing to
Today
fight
also he
for.
was saying no, they're losing. It won't go to super over.
He
They
said
will.
they will win.
No, that too is my job to back my team. Na, that's there, but it's also
Heart and mind.
after a point you have to
Isn't it?
accept it
Heart
also.
and
No?
mind.
Going into the match, so you will obviously back the team. And I will back them the next time also. But I'm just saying, Delhi have no legacy to fight for. Delhi have nothing to fight for. Mumbai have all of those things to fight for.
But Delhi have the thing, they have right to fight for get the first title, yeah.
Like you said the other day, this is one of those franchises. They're happy with,
That's the problem.
Thoda
But now
reason,
finally,
they are okay with that.
Now finally
I
owner
don't
is
think
not
so.
happy.
When your owner is involved so much
And tweeting now.
with day-to-day affairs,
But
I
it's not
don't
helping,
think
no. The tweeting doesn't get you titles, na.
Then you should be present. Last time, if you remember, when
He
this
was.
COVID happened in not COVID happened, IPL happened in Dubai. We saw him running with that DC flag from one corner to the other. Remember?
Yeah, but
Park
today
General.
he was there. Was that what you had to do? You had to put in extra effort of cheering your team because there was no crowd.
Exactly. Now he cannot because there is crowd, so he cannot run, from
also.
one corner.
Plus,
to the
there
other.
are enough fans to cheer.
Yeah. There are
You know,
enough fans.
that-
Or the opposition
Those
in
days,
Kotla.
entire staff was given the duty of cheering because you had to make up for no crowd. So you had to be like loud, vociferous, screaming.
So Nikhil Raj is saying Ishan Kishan was wasting balls after the power play. I think that is one area of concern for Ishan Kishan, which everybody acknowledges, including Ishan Kishan.
But do you agree with what he's saying? He said everyone should take cue from Rohit Sharma. If your partner is batting slow, just run him out.
That was not a run, by the way. No,
It
was
even I do. So that's what he's saying.
This is a suggestion for the others accompanying David Warner.
So David,
And what if Ishan Kishan would have said, wait,
No, no.
wait.
No, but
He
I
couldn't
will,
afford to
like
be
I
captain.
said, David Warner only, deserves so much criticism. Not every criticism can be hinted at or targeted at him because other batters aren't doing anything. He has been scoring 45% of the runs for the last
I'll take today's knock. I will still take with a pinch of salt. But then the innings that he played the other day, no.
Again, it's not like you were scoring 200 runs anyway. You were barely getting to 150, 160.
But then give up your captaincy, give up your place there.
Sarvesh Gaurav is saying on that one. He's saying Warner is a burden, but Ponting supports him. I want to know? Do you feel that if you are a coach from a particular country, you push your players and back them more from your country?
But at the end,
Does it happen? But
it should happen. It
has
happened.
I have seen so many times that I have a feeling that it happens.
In coaching staff, it happens. I'm
Yes.
sure amongst the players also it happens. But what Sarvesh Gaurav is saying, Ponting. But at the end of the day, Ponting is an Australian, and he also realizes that his job is also on the line.
No, but maybe genuinely he's a big admirer because he's been saying about Warner, I think, for Australian team also.
Yeah.
I think he said that no, stick with him. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So I don't think we have seen it so far. That he's backing him, and maybe it does happen in most of the franchisees. I mean,
Yeah, if you have a Warner, Prithvi Shaw, Mitchell Marsh, Yashdul, Sarfraz, okay, I'm part of that team management and I'm the decision maker. I will also open with David Warner and Prithvi Shaw.
Yeah.
That too goes without saying, na? It's a no-brainer in many ways.
But was he the right guy to make captain? I want to know.
In the present Delhi squad, yes. Who else would you have given the captain's band to?
Akshar Patel.
But does he come with any sort of pedigree as captain?
There are a lot of people who haven't captained.
or
Hardik Pandya is
Devil
leading the Indian
assisting
team now.
Prithvi Shaw.
Hardik Pandya got to captain the Indian team before an IPL.
Under 19 World Cup winning captain.
Mumbai also is
Prithvi.
Prithvi Shaw.
Captain.
What?
Captain.
अरे यार मरवाओगे क्या?
क्यों?
Prithvi Shaw and captain, that to an IPL team. You know, I agree. Prithvi Shaw has been backed by this franchisee. Very good
Yes.
on their part.
Yes.
Yes.
But now it is time for them also to pull a few strings.
No, it is like they now they will demand the Guru Dakshina, whatever, right? We backed you.
Yes.
You have to now
Because they will provide
Pay
him
back.
with everything that he wants. You know, when I say everything.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah.
But then,
yes.
you know what?
What you said.
No, as in what?
Mental support and all these kind of things.
Exactly,
Yeah,
all that.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but now I think it is time for because Delhi, I think they are also getting frustrated
Yeah. As the tweet suggests.
because the owner also, is a businessman. I'm not saying that he has to get some profit out of this franchisee, but he also wants to be somewhere.
Plus,
I
he
say
is very
something?
involved.
In comparison,
He's very involved.
Yeah.
So if you're very involved and if you're like a fan, then you expect that, because I've seen that happen in football also. They have a football team also.
Yeah.
So a lot of
And I don't know, I might be wrong, but I might be wrong here. But I'm saying, it could be a rivalry not just between the two teams, Mumbai and Delhi. It could be a rivalry, a healthy rivalry in
Between
terms of-
owners.
Owners,
exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
Two owners, almost same age group. I'm talking about Parth Jindal, Akash Ambani is also very involved.
Yes.
I might be wrong here, but I'm saying it could be a very healthy rivalry between two corporate giants also.
yeah. It happens. It happens.
Sure, whenever they meet each other, they must be discussing about their teams also. That
Yeah.
bro code. Hey bro, what's happening and all these
Yeah.
things. How's your team
But I'm
doing?
just thinking, could all of this frustration, and for let's say Delhi and the franchise, I'm saying, could this also stem from the fact that, of course, forget 15 years, no success here, but then you made it to the final of the WPL. There also you lost to Mumbai. Today again you lost to Mumbai. How much will you lose to Mumbai then? Today then again, who knows, it could be
18
that.
times.
And by the way, both those franchises are the same.
Yeah.
WPL also.
Yes.
Like Gujarat is not the same owners.
Today could
but
hurt even
Mumbai,
more.
Delhi are the same owners.
Yeah.
So it's effectively the same franchise only. Like UP is a different owner.
Yeah.
Gujarat is a different owner. But here to exactly the owners also
RCB are the same.
RCB also same.
RCB same.
RCB same. Yeah.
Same.
So now they've got a physician or no, not a physician basically, physics guy or a mathematician there. So they're actually calculating at what speed Tim David was running and how many feet above the stumps did Abhishek Porel collect the ball.
And
so 4 feet above. So how much
time, whatever.
Safe
Yeah.
ball would have been.
But I would want to know, one, if they are doing so much math, I would want to know the reaction time from Rohit Sharma's bat to Abhishek Porel taking the catch. How much time was that? If we can get, I'm sure they'll
Was
work
it really
on.
that quick?
Very,
Yeah.
very
I know it was very
Very
unbelievable.
instinctive,
It
yeah.
was it was in an instinct.
You
It
saw-
couldn't have been seen and gone. It's just incredible.
You thought you saw the best that day when you saw Samson take that catch. I think that was
yeah,
a Prithvi.
no.
It's
But
beaten that.
Yeah, because that had time. This
And this
reaction
had far
time
more
was
range.
Nothing.
This was far further, by the
wide.
way.
Yeah, he was like edges cut.
Yeah.
Much
Amazing.
further away.
Yeah, much further
away.
You remember?
Full and
You remember the Mumbai Indians CSK game in which Jadeja took a return catch? That was
That
0.5 seconds.
I think though, but this Delhi have so much to be fixed and all. But one thing that's been fixed is the keeping. I think with that catch, he sealed his spot as a keeper in the side.
Yeah.
There is
think so.
one silver lining to this whole match. For
He's
Delhi.
been the best keeper on display. So
No, the other day as well, when he came in as an impact sub and he was keeping, he put in a full end dive. He couldn't make it, but then that huge stride that he got going into that dive, that it was impeccable to see. That everyone knew he won't make it, but again put in that full end dive. So and today, then what we saw today, I think that's one silver lining from this match, if there is any.
true. See the sponsor piche. Abhi, it's gone. You can see it in very little. Won't be very happy.
Yeah.
Just see. No. To see. You have to see. I'll show you. Okay. Roy SP is asking.
Okay.
Just take it for you.
We can see it this way. I think it's talking about David Warner too. That the way Warner's playing from one end, it's creating pressure on the others to go all out from ball one. Maybe. So I'm not giving any benefit of doubt, or I'm not giving a clean sheet to David Warner, but I'm saying I might still take this innings with a pinch of salt today. Considering that eventually Delhi managed to score 173, and because Mumbai had a great start, that they eventually won this game on the last delivery. But as you said, that maybe it is restricting the other players to not go after the bowlers from ball one. I don't know if David Warner's innings didn't allow Prithvi Shaw to go after the bowling?
No, it
Yash
had
Dul?
nothing to it.
Yash Dul?
No, Manish Pandey came.
Manish Pandey came.
after that,
Manish
yeah.
Pandey started well
Yeah, yeah.
with those edges.
Yeah.
And then Yash Dul,
Yeah.
who stopped him. He also went for his shots. Then Rovman Powell didn't survive too many balls. So
It was the other way around, I think.
But there's one area about Delhi I want to talk about, and that's the captaincy. For 2 matches now, everyone knows that Henrik Nokia is your frontline seam bowler. You saw what happened in the previous one where Khalil was, taken away for 20 runs in the opening over. Then the second over also a relatively inexperienced bowler was given, and Henrik Nokia gets to bowl at a later stage. Today we saw the repetition of that. By then again, if you get those 30 odd runs in the first 2 overs as batters, you're already in the game and you have a much bigger say than in the power play. And the batting team just puts itself much ahead. Today also we saw the same thing. First 2 overs, too many runs given, and then comes in Norkia for damage control. Why can't you start with Henrik Nokia, who is your lead bowler?
And I'm sorry to say, I don't know how many of you will agree, but I'm sorry to say the standard of bowling, especially fast bowling in this season,
Agreed.
is very, very, very
Average.
poor. Because most of your quality fast bowlers are not there, because either they are injured,
Or they're not playing.
Or they're not playing.
Quality. Bumrah is injured.
No, Rabada is not playing.
Rabada, Hazelwood is not there. Pat Cummins is not there.
Shami
Archer
is not there.
Archer.
Jofra Archer is not there.
Yeah.
You tell me, even amongst the Indians,
Shami has been okayish.
except for Mohammad Siraj.
Siraj, huh?
Shami's been very good.
No, I'm talking about
Shami has been good.
Shami. He has that ability. In fact, he's been picking early wickets.
Yeah.
That's which
Umesh has
his
also
forte.
been.
Okay.
I'm talking about the top class. You can, and now what you have to do is now you have to rely on bowlers like Yash Dayal. Who was the bowler today for India?
Mukesh Kumar.
Mukesh. You pick any team, team. You will find a few Indian fast bowlers who we've seen. Avesh Khan, see what has happened to Avesh Khan.
Yeah. But though his pace is back, I've noticed, but yet he's still going for a lot of runs. Still not nailing it.
So the fast bowling.
Tushar Deshpande,
And I don't
inexperienced
know with
Handargekar.
time as the tournament progresses whether this quality will go further down or will improve.
Yeah. Love Karan too. Yeah, you wanted to say something, Harshit? No.
If we can just spend some time talking about Mukesh Kumar, because it's not because of what happened today. Let's say he was taken for runs, not for the first time in the tournament, but for a local talent, Indian boy. There was a lot of buzz in the auction pool. I remember for him, there were a couple of teams, including Mumbai, I think, who were excited for him, and I think as a result, ultimately he went for about a 4 crore price tag. Now, when the scouting is, and we know for the IPL teams, they scout the entire year and then you decide who to place your money on. Comes and then sort of doesn't have a great tournament like this. Is that then a true reflection of the kind of scouting that's happening, or the kind of talent that you have at
I
play?
think it's a reflection of the availability. It's supply and demand. There are not too many good. By the way, he's a genuinely quick bowler. That's one thing. He's gone for a lot so there are so many few, and the ones that come, they are unfit after one season. So you're not available. So what do? And then only limited 4 foreigners available. Either you open it up, then I'll buy enough foreign fast bowlers. So with some limited supply where you would need at least 2-3 Indian fast bowlers, tell me how would you fit it? How do you fit in? That's why it's a supply and demand thing. And if you see, not just Indian fast bowlers, some of the biggest bids go to fast bowlers, because it's again a demand and supply thing. Batsmen you will get plenty. I remember that one auction where David Malan came in as the number 1 ranked T20
he
batsman.
went unsold.
No, it was before that where he went for just very minimal. I
think
he
on
went
his
for a
base
crore
price.
or a little bit more. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, maybe base or slightly more than that, whatever. And it's that thing where Morris and all got so much more.
16.25
without
crore.
having any substantial thing, because fast bowlers are not available. And that Jamieson went for a lot.
15.5 crores, Jameson.
Because fast bowlers you need. So, Jamieson again, before that you hadn't seen. So, there was nothing to say that, he's not a Archer or a Bumrah that I'll put it. But you were saying, where is the fast bowler? Oh, there is one.
Jai Richardson and Riley Meredith.
14 crores.
Players, they went for such a big money.
Exactly. So, it's demand and supply more so. Lavkar and Turis still think that Rohit and Ishant shouldn't be the opener with Gill for the 23 World Cup. Dhawan has to be there for ODIs. Ishan struggled when spin was on. I agree, but I doubt that they will not have Rohit.
Rohit Sharma is your captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, point well taken about Ishan.
Yeah.
Then you will get another backup opener, but I think I doubt, and as much as I like Dhawan, I doubt they're going to go back to him, and I feel that maybe Shikhar also knows back of his mind that may be the case, because if you do go in, and I agree that maybe Ishan may not be your third opener because you would need three, you'd still go for somebody younger, and there are a few options there. So
Yep. Sai Srivastav is like saying, did anyone feel it was a short run of last ball from Tim? Saw only from one angle though. I would play Salt in place of Powell. WI batters in leg spin.
Basically, I think then they'll have to change the captain.
Yeah. But he was trying to fit in Salt. No, Shane wanted to.
Phil Salt.
Phil Salt, yeah.
Did we, Rahul, while we were making the 11, did we fit in Salt? I don't think
This
so.
was actually a very difficult team to make, I remember. Because that one player, that's the reason why Rishabh Pant was so important in this lineup.
Yeah.
Well, A, he's an Indian player. B, he's a wicket-keeper
Batsman.
Yeah. Roy SP says DC's most successful captain didn't have any experience of captaincy, and then when he took over DC, did really well, though they didn't give him that sort of respect.
Shreyas he's talking about.
He took them to
Final.
Yeah.
When
Well, I think next one, I think what the point he's trying to make is that instead of Warner, you could have gone for a first-time captain, wouldn't have changed.
So one thing I wanted to check, we mentioned about the DC owner.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
That he can, but can he actually take decisions? Can he take decisions over the squad, the 11, the lineup?
Of course.
Can he? Because the arrangement.
No. So you know what the arrangement is, right? So it is
2 years, one
complete
owner,
management.
2 years, the other owner. So I think right now it is with the GMR.
No, it is with.
It is with GMR right now.
No. No. Last year it was
Last year and this year it is with GMR.
No, or is it last year and this year? No, you're right. Last year it started. So this
that's what
year,
I'm saying.
yeah.
I think he can only vent his frustration out on Twitter only.
Yeah. But no, I think the management is there, but I think they all
No,
are
he can
part
always
of
consult.
meetings. They also both owners do sit in like these important meetings that they have.
So
Both sit.
So what I'm saying is, for example, I'm saying there's a media house. Okay, you and Siddharth owns a media house. Okay, you go in and you ask him that I want to
50%.
I want 51% shares. Okay, I will take all the editorial calls. Siddharth still has 49% shares. So you are taking all the editorial calls. Maybe I think it is something similar to that.
No, but here it's 50-50.
I know it is 50-50, but what they've decided, for 2 years you will not interfere, 2 years I will not interfere.
Yeah, but you know in what? That's what I'm saying. I think the word not interfere is like in appointment and so like they say appointment or the running of the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe these things, maybe you're right, but I know this, that for very important decisions, even when it was with GMR, both owners would, even when it was with the Jindal group, both owners would sit for certain important decision. Like they just don't ignore the other owner. So you run day to day everything.
They have to. They must be having
Supposing
a
you
healthy
need,
camaraderie.
if you need to get a new CEO, for example, that will be a decision taken by both.
Yeah, I think CEO appointment maybe is something.
Yeah, like that only. So they do.
But I'm still not sure.
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm saying that the GMR owners, they can overrule the decision or overrule his suggestion also. If, for example, I'm saying JSW if they think that we need to have a change in captaincy or in the coaching staff, GMR may well accept it. But
maybe.
But they also have the authority to overrule that call.
Maybe I'll have to figure.
But they may not do that.
The working,
as you are saying, because obviously they need to have a
healthy relation. Yeah, exactly.
Nikhil Raj is like saying, do you think the away goal rule should be brought back in UCL knockouts? It used to make the 90 minutes much more interesting. Shootout is a bit of a lottery. What do you think?
I am not a big fan of the away goal rule. I like this better.
I like it was exhilarating.
No, it would make the first leg very boring.
But
I mean, at home you all wanted to not just concede. You
Yeah.
just played boring
Also, the
football.
other thing being then it's like cricket. You know, ultimately the team that scores the most number of runs ends up winning the match. Likewise, the team that scores the more number of goals
Which is
should
now.
exactly, which is
now.
the thing now.
So home and
so
away
that
are
way
different.
it feels like the better thing. Because, and also what
Are we
happened?
done with all super chats?
That case is
Can you? Acha, okay. Can you put a poll while I see? Let's see a result, because he started off with that quickly. Which is the most exciting game of the season so far?
so far. Can we have 3 options?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. We
Of
can.
course,
Yeah.
you can have 5.
What?
Which is the most exciting game of this IPL so far? So you're putting KKR,
versus
KKR versus GT.
Gujarat, then
LSG.
RCB, LSG,
Yeah.
and then today
MIDC.
Mumbai MIDC.
Chakala.
Chakala,
Capitals have started playing like
Chakala, na
that.
MIDC,
Maharashtra Industrial Development Corridor, MIDC.
MIDC.
It reminds me of a joke which I'll share
Oh
with you guys
God,
later.
no.
Chakala. We're putting a poll, so everyone with us, we'd love your feedback. Do vote into the poll that Anurag would just be putting. Meanwhile, there are a couple of chats that we can take, Anurag. So the poll is up. We put 3 options. Do give in your votes, and we'll figure out which is the most exciting. Harshit has given his vote already as to which is number 3.
There's one
See,
obvious
votes are coming in, so we'll see. Quickly, the 2 new chats I think that have come, Anurag.
I think we've taken one.
Acha. Okay, Mehraj Jones comes with a better one. He says toss is the critical factor now in Delhi and RCB games as it decides whether they will lose by runs or wickets. Okay, this is better. We can take this. Cheeky one, but we like this.
Not below the belt this time.
No, that was.
But if toss is the most crucial factor, all that
So,
hullabaloo of impact rule is gone then.
Why were you
Impact
showing
rule.
us that tweet, Anurag? So big. Okay, no. So I think Harsha Bhogle has also fallen to that same Virat versus Virat Kohli. Virat versus Rohit thing, which I don't know why it happens on social media. So for example, yesterday I put a tweet on Virat Kohli out, and all the people come and say, but you don't say about Rohit Sharma. Arey Baba, it was Virat Kohli's match, so I will talk about Virat Kohli. Now, I'm not going to write about Rohit, but you don't say about Rohit Sharma. So today, Rohit Sharma's match, I will say about Rohit Sharma. Fantastic knock. I was dying to see his knock. Now I will put that, they'll say, but you don't say about Virat Kohli.
No, actually, I was waiting for these kind of comments. In fact, I was sitting there with some of our colleagues. When Rohit Sharma was dismissed, Harsha Bhogle was commentating. And he said, what a wonderful knock when he was dismissed. So I was just wondering, I think that he would be flooded with comments now.
You preempted it.
Yeah,
Wow.
in fact, a lot of people, in fact, our colleagues also, they said, Rohit Sharma started his innings in one particular fashion, then slowed down. In fact, I think he got around 20 runs in
23 balls.
17. Or,
18 runs in 23 balls. That's how
so
got
he
it,
also slowed down. Why just pinpoint Virat for things like these? So I think maybe here it is. I think a lot of blame, if Mumbai Indians would have lost this game, a lot of blame would have gone to Rohit Sharma if they would have.
Yeah, no, I think 2 critical. One was that Tilak Verma shot, and I think after that Rohit Sharma also, those dot balls he played just got a bit of pressure there. Considering the position that they were in, he should have taken them home. But that said, I think it was his knock which was a difference also today of them winning. I mean, at the pace that he played,
And Surya.
outstanding. And Surya, yeah, but I'm saying, he got out first ball. So if he had got a start and then, again, that's another subject that we can have a debate on his form and what, but that will take about ages.
What is the tweet that he?
No, basically, this was a tweet. No, just go up. Don't have to see that. Just
that
that
thing
tweet
is
there
the
is.
gist.
He's saying that when Virat played that 61,
Yesterday.
you said test knock by Virat. You implied, he didn't really say it, but you implied that because, and now he's got 65 or 45, which is barely any difference if you see. Then you say Hitman is back, right? So double standards, he said of that, to which Harsha then replied that what I had done was, no, he said that that tweet was from the middle of the innings can understand your disappointment, but look elsewhere for motives. Not done. That's what he has said. So that's why I'm saying it is so.
Papa ki pari.
It is.
PKP.
It is such a poisonous sort of an atmosphere
It is
in
toxic.
social media. Very toxic. And they keep fighting Virat, and I don't love or dislike one more than the other. I'm very honest, because they are not my buddies or my uncle's sons who I sit and chat with.
You like all your uncle's son?
No, usually like relative, so I can't be like openly saying anything if I don't like it, right? You just be. None of them are, or they are my best friends, or none of it. So there is no motive. Neither do any one of them send me Diwali gifts or Christmas gifts or whatever, right? So there is nothing that I will have
You're
like.
saying things. You're
Or
actually
neither has any one of them punched me on my face also that I will hate. So there is no reason either to love or hate them. Whatever you see, you just say. Just saying it out there. And I can, and by the way, even if I need reason, I can love both equally and hate both equally if I have any of those.
exactly.
Sort of. Okay. Saurav Mukherjee saying lack of quality domestic players will cost IPL in the long run. Barring star names, this league is headed for foreign dominated leagues. I agree with Saurav. We discussed that, didn't we?
Yes.
That you need stars.
Rinku Singh is there.
Yeah, but
Shardul Thakur
few
won the game the other day.
come. But
Venkatesh Iyer.
are they the ones that pull the crowd to the ground? That is the question. How many bums on the seat do they get?
That is the reason. I think that is the reason why why I said Delhi may not have that kind of a fan following. Because they don't have
star.
a star
That's what
player.
you said.
Rishabh Pant was one.
Yeah.
But then in comparison to Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni.
Dhoni,
Imagine MS Dhoni is a retired player. You get to see him only for 2 months. Still he is a crowd puller.
Yeah,
But the other thing that Delhi as a franchise haven't done over the years is, back the local players as
Talent.
well. So for a sustained run of 5 years, 6 years, you haven't seen the same player play for the franchise.
Yeah, that's one thing that I was just saying. The Punjab Kings do.
Yeah.
They get some of their local guys for.
Hey, what is Miraj Rules doing early in the morning?
He is saying social media trolling and support is irrelevant. Otherwise, all Kangana Ranaut and Akshay Kumar movies would have been super hit.
He has to go to Chandigarh.
Chalo, finish. Just show the poll result and we'll wrap up.
Tomorrow you may have to speak in Hindi because I'm not available.
Most of the time, that's my primary language.
No, your primary language is the Queen's
English.
language.
The Queens. Oh, the Queens. I thought the place Queens.
Oh, yeah.
He's just been there.
Sorry, jana hai.
I'm just taking the poll finally before. Which is the most exciting game of this IPL so
GT
far?
KKR.
GT KKR.
JTK
Had to be.
You
But
agree?
why is it that the last 3 days
Yeah, we have.
actually
You tell us. You know the reason?
Big revelation coming up. Big revelation coming up.
I'm
So he's.
cricket fan. No. I'm
Are you hinting?
At something.
Yesterday's game was very good.
Day before.
Day before.
Day before was very good. Today's game did not deserve to go
Yeah.
to the last one.
But two
Yeah.
competitive teams were
They are
there.
equal level, na?
Lack of quality.
For the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
a good team would have taken this to the last one.
Absolutely. Had it
And
been.
Rohit, again, just like Virat, in the first 23 balls he scored 47. In the next 22,
Yeah.
he scored just 18 runs,
Yes.
which reinforces the point that somehow or the other, the Indian batsman, when the flight is going like this, all of a sudden they go to.
Suddenly they are stable, so they just.
No, but
Flight तो ऐसे ही जाता है यार.
But अब फिर बोलने लग जाएंगे लोग. Man, हो जाएगा.
No, but it's very contrary to what earlier it was. So, like in Virat's case, it was not like this, and his would take time, but then it would catch flight. So, there is not even a trend that you can catch. Ki why is it happening again?
for most of the-
yesterday and today, the strike rate will look amazing.
Yeah.
But ask Rohit, would he be happy the way that he got out?
No. We discussed. Absolutely
So
not.
144 ka strike rate will look amazing on paper. I think the prism of looking at the strike rate should also change. It should
New
be a
metrics.
graph, not a strike rate.
We'll take out a new metrics.
I'm telling you. The strike rates, see, Strike
Power
rate
play
will also
middle
be very
overs.
misleading now.
Yeah.
Because वो पहले तो averages मारते हैं आपके मुंह पे,
हाँ
अब तो नहीं देखता है.
अब वो strike rate मार देते हैं आपके मुंह पे.
और जब से बोला एवरेज T20 एवरेज में देखो
Graph.
The strike
the
rate.
low
It
140
has to be the graph.
Yeah.
KL Rahul will not agree.
Karthik K.
KL Rahul तो has already dismissed that idea years ago that strike rates are over.
Strike rates are overrated.
See how late we are. KL Rahul is
He saw the future.
much ahead of.
But यार आप लोग KL राहुल के पीछे क्यों पड़े?
हम नहीं पढ़े सर. Only one individual
I'm
is.
going to meet him.
अरे
Chandigarh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both the teams will be there
Yeah.
while the meeting is on.
you will shower your blessings.
नहीं, yeah, I'm a nobody. Yeah.
अरे you are
What is the?
you are
committee-
his father-in-law's friend.
हाँ.
Friend नहीं यार, मतलब
Acquaintance.
I'm his fan.
He's friends with everyone who is in the
Actually,
cricketing.
you know you
cricketing
are
universe.
you are the one who actually discovered his true potential at a very young age. Remember?
Yes, 2018 T20 India versus England Manchester.
हाँ.
I said Viv Richards.
Next
भाई साहब उसके
Viv Richards. Now you know every time
No, I
he
didn't say
does.
next Viv Richards. I said this innings
Reminds.
has reminded me of Viv Richards. The
Viv
way Viv Richards used to bat. Yeah, ऐसे
Now every time he fails,
तो quote आता
people remind him.
Viv Richards that you are the one. यही है वो जिसने.
He has everything, yeah.
No, he.
No, he's like
बैट से जो आवाज आती है.
क्या चाहिए?
he is like Schumacher, Hamilton, but driving Maruti 800.
No, but
Are you trying to say that Lucknow Super Giants is Maruti 800?
No, he's got the skill. But no, I'll put it this way: he drives a Mercedes. He drives it
In
40
neutral.
kilometers an hour.
I think he is a
after
he's
the
a-
golf course road वाला road he drives it.
22 भी
Or you
चलेगा.
can say he's a taxi driver who drives a Maruti 800 and has been handed a limousine or a Merc.
Whatever way.
No?
Which I'm now confused.
He's like
No, I'm
Hanuman.
saying he's used to driving
No, he is like Hanuman.
a rickety
No, I think that is right. That
He's
he
like Hanuman.
he has
Driver
he has a Mercedes, but he's driving it on the roads after extension, golf course extension roads.
but he
he doesn't care to go to the showroom to speak to that guy who sold him the car. भाई इसमें ऑटो पार्किंग कौन सी है?
Money.
इसमें वो फलाना कौन सा
Money.
है? ऑटोमेटिक मैं तो मैनुअली चला रहा हूँ. He doesn't even know the features of the car. That's the problem.
no, but everybody is driving the same car, no?
है ना?
Everybody
no.
in the IPL.
the
Everybody has
car
been
means
given the
car
same
means
car.
potential.
नहीं.
So he has a Mercedes. Some don't. Some have
A Renault.
He has the ability.
a Renault.
Doesn't want to exercise that. He has that self-restraint because you can see the Indian dressing room. The Indian dressing room, as in those who've been regulars in that dressing room, not those who are standing outside. Those in the Indian dressing room have this fear of failure,
KL Rahul.
which they have carried from the international cricket into IPL. Every player
Yeah.
who's been an established India player, look at his performance in the IPL.
But even
performance होगी.
foreign players are
But fear
carrying.
of failure आज तक मैंने out नहीं होना.
Even foreign players are carrying. David Warner is carrying. He's also
David
fighting to
Warner-
be in Australian team.
David Warner, whether
But he
will
wants to be in the Australian team.
Whether David
Scary.
Warner will be there or not for the Ashes, nobody is certain, but one person will definitely be there, and that is Dinesh Karthik.
Like कराओ.
Of course.
Like नहीं कराते हो आप लोग यार.
Dinesh Karthik will certainly be there for the Ashes.
DK.
I'm saying David Warner, whether he is
अच्छा,
going
when
to
does the Ashes?
June 16th.
He could also be there. कहाँ पहला टेस्ट मैच है?
ये चेक करना पड़ेगा सर.
Yeah.
The first test match will be London only, either of the venues, I'm guessing.
Oval is always the last.
Yeah, second test is Lords most of the time.
Lords
Ashes.
will always be the second.
हाँ.
And Oval will be the last.
First हो सकता है Trent Bridge या Edgbaston.
Edgbaston.
Edgbaston. Oh, 2019 की तरह.
Edgbaston मतलब Birmingham.
Birmingham.
1.5 घंटे की break हो है.
Nothing.
Meet
4-hour drive.
Yeah.
you will get to meet
नहीं, 2 hours.
you'll get to meet
हाँ.
KL Rahul as your wicket keeper. No?
Ashes यार.
अच्छा Ashes sorry. No, but World WTC also no.
I will also meet Ajinkya Rahane as your probable number 5.
Yes.
बड़ी छोटी दुनिया है, स्मॉल वर्ल्ड.
छोटी.
कितने गड्ढा आ जाए पता नहीं. तो वो गड्ढे
You need to have a good car
है नहीं
for those gaddas.
सीधी गड्डी लग गई गड्ढे.
Yeah. If you have
Okay, बाहर
a
फिर
jeep,
दूसरी
then you can go over those gaddas there.
Huh?
That golf course extension road.
Ah.
If you have a jeep, then
Oh,
you can
Jeep
go.
to
Then you
flies.
can, yeah, you can go. BMW will break the rims.
Audi is also breaking.
Yeah,
a lot of
it's not
things.
meant for that.
चलो अपने पास तो कुछ.
Chalo, okay. Bye bye. We've
But
been
if you
on
want an Audi, do you want an Audi A4?
Yes.
No, yes or no? जल्दी बोलो.
Yeah, of course. Free, I will take.
No.
I'll also take it.
If I am sitting on sports tak, then I will say yes, I want.
Yeah.
Acha,
on
you
my
have to
level, sir.
contest.
Second prize was 1 crore. The first prize is 1 crore and an Audi car.
Audi.
See,
A4.
Audi I can always take from you. Audi A4, no? Oh, A4 they are giving? I just need 1 crore.
No, they've not mentioned the.
A4.
Acha, they've mentioned.
Red color.
Wow.
That is blue.
No, I will paint it red. As
I
it is,
also
you-
want to paint it something now.
So I just need 1 crore. I don't need Audi. Audi I can take it
1
from you.
crore you won't get.
I know.
You get 70 lakhs.
ऐसी किस्मत ही नहीं है.
Tax.
हाँ 30% tax.
Unless you have an account in Bahamas or Saint Kitts.
LA.
Help you with Saint Kitts actually.
Cayman
You just have
Islands.
to call up
The
Indira.
P-
Indira. Or you can tell Chandresh, he must be watching.
Yeah.
He's villa like all of us.
No, Chandresh called me today.
What?
He was saying that Indian team doesn't have the 5th selector. Perhaps you can take up that job now. He's very impressed with your selections.
मैं कितनी selection?
I don't know. He was telling me. He said, please convey my compliments to.
आपने वो सुना है?
मैंने कुछ नहीं
पंजाबी आती है?
सुना. मैं
आपको?
कान नाक आँख
आपको आती है?
सांस सब ना.
निखिल के अलावा किसको पंजाबी नहीं आती ना? आपने वो सुना है? वो दिन डूबा.
जिस दिन गोड़ी.
जिस दिन नहीं. जब
जिस
घोड़ी
दिन-
चढ़िया कुब्बा.
हाँ.
समझ आई? आपको समझ आई?
एक हद तक.
वो दिन डूबा जब घोड़ी चढ़िया कुब्बा.
इनको मद्रासी में कुछ मारो.
अभी बताओ. हाँ.
मारो
मारो.
इनको मद्रासी में.
जैसे वो दिन नहीं आएगा तो वो ऐसे करके घोड़ी पे चढ़ जाएगा.
Oh.
चलो.
Bye bye.
By the way,
जवाब दो.
घोड़ी. My armor.
अरे you need a घोड़ी और घोड़ा.
No.
2.
There are 2 available.
I have no money to feed them.
Because
They are very expensive to.
अरे यार.
अरे उनको
नहीं फ्लिप
नहीं उनको पैसे पालने के लिए पैसे चाहिए होते हैं यार.
वो 8 साल से ऊपर होते
पैसे थोड़ी घर के बाहर बांध दोगे.
they are over 8 years
They
now.
need to be in a horse stable where you have to pay.
Yeah, see,
everything.
on Sundays you take your bike out.
हाँ.
On Saturdays take your horse out.
हाँ, but I don't have money to
Imagine
pay.
all your friends, they are on their bikes and you are ta.
मतलब बाइक
Who's gonna pay?
कोई चलान का भी कोई वो नहीं. बताओ.
Who's going to pay for their upkeep? Very expensive. Very
शौक
expensive.
पालो यार.
कभी कभार एक आध
शौक
दिन
बहुत पाले हैं.
कभी
प्रॉब्लम ही वही है.
कभार एक आध दिन वो जयपुर पोलो क्लब ले जाना, वहीं पे दौड़ भी लेना, दौड़ा भी देना.
नहीं, नहीं, वहाँ वो रिटायरमेंट के बाद.
वहाँ 8 years के बाद नहीं होता है.
है?
मुझे नहीं पता ना, पूछ रहा हूँ मैं. नहीं वहाँ होता है क्या, रूल है क्या वहाँ पे? मैं बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं बता रहा हूँ.
जयपुर में?
जस्ट ए डिस्क्लेमर.
जयपुर
it's a
बेचारा नहीं
name.
जाएगा पहले.
नहीं जयपुर पोलो क्लब यार, यहाँ पे आप.
जयपुर में होगा ना.
ओ यार हमने कितने सारे
दिल्ली
पोलो
में
देखे
है.
हमने पोलो यार. वी
पोलो
सीन
ये.
हमारी ऑफिस यू वुड रिमेम्बर.
It's called Race Course Road.
Not race course. I'm talking about the polo this thing. You have
No,
that
the road
polo
is
ground.
called that.
हाँ, that's race course road.
Road.
That's the Jaipur polo ground.
Yes, he's right.
Oh,
It's not the race course I'm talking. I'm talking about polo. You can always play polo with them, no?
Yeah, you can.
यार the
यार,
only
हमेशा-
games I played is video games पे. You remember when we were young?
Yeah,
Ping
yeah.
pong game खेली?
Yes. On Nintendo.
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 Tell, अच्छा yes.
pong,
Remember, अच्छा.
Yes.
दो screen होती
I
थी.
tell you yesterday what happened. ठीक है, पिंग पोंग से याद आया नहीं. खैर no you said
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Sorry, video games से
Video
याद
game भी थी ping
आया.
pong.
So all four of
No
us
research.
were here.
On the Nintendo cassette.
हाँ I know.
इतनी सी होती
हाँ
थी.
हाँ वो पच वाला.
नहीं वो नहीं, वो तो पानी वाले होते
हाँ वो भी.
हैं. वो तो यार
वो भी हम उसमें लगाते हैं.
वो भी खेला हुआ.
वो हम भी खेला है. वो बस स्टॉप वगैरह में मिलती थी.
ये जापानीज आती थी.
We are
ये
next
बात
level
है.
यार, एक लेवल ऊपर
84.
गया.
हाँ 80s की.
समुराई वाला वो जो
You are
कैसेट.
20s.
मैं 90s born तो
नहीं 90s में mid 90s ना
mid 90s
94 95
हाँ
कैलकुलेट करो go back
अरे वो सब छोड़ो अपनी बात नहीं तो टॉपिक चेंज कर रहे so what happened all four of us
लोग
were
बड़े
sitting
कम हो रहे पहले ये
here
बताओ
you would
उस हिसाब
remember
से
yesterday RCB had scored 212
Yeah.
four of us were sitting here and first person who will win he says Lucknow will chase this down. Second person, Lucknow will chase this down. Third, Lucknow will chase this down. Fourth, Lucknow will chase this down.
200, huh? Imagine 212.
And before the innings had started, I was there with him. Yeah, so there's this new girl, Khushi Gupta.
Yes.
Nothing, no relation.
No relation.
So she said, लखनऊ जीत सकती है वीडियो गेम है क्या ऐसे कैसे जीत जाएंगे लखनऊ है कोई वीडियो गेम है ठक ठक दबाओ जीत गए ऐसे जीत जाएंगे 212 रन बनाने हैं
वीडियो गेम ही है
by the way that is recorded
And he played like nobody made a clip of it and tagged
cricket
him.
की तरह
that was off camera
नहीं
Oh, अच्छा didn't go on
ये
air.
तो दिनेश कार्तिक का चल रहा है ना
What did he say?
how dare you say that he fumbled on the last ball आज वो चल रहा है
he fumbled
the last ball रसगुल्लास
अच्छा वहाँ कैमरे से बाहर नहीं वरना ये होता वायरल रसगुल्ला
अच्छा
but he did fumble
he did. So
He did.
but your clip you said that. So that is running.
यार ये बताओ यार और पकड़ लेते no
Oh.
but he was also a full-time commentator when I saw and he was a part-time
you will meet him in
no by the way when we met him in Dubai तो ये joke we shared this joke यार
Yeah. He is very
He's a good
sport.
guy.
Very
Very good.
अभी भी तो दिल्ली गए थे टेस्ट मैच में
I know.
Very very sporty.
he was
It is not his
commentating
fault.
there
It is not his fault. It is the fault of the dressing room. आप एक की पूंछ में दूसरा लगा देते हो and make both of them insecure. But the others want to play the next year's World Cup also and the next year's World T20 also. चलो हम निकलना चलो.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.